Okay, so I came across something in a paper last night that was so crazy that I had to make this video even though my eye is swollen. So I'm going to be wearing these glasses the whole time. Long story short, follow Best By dates. Those Best By dates don't necessarily mean that the food will go bad. It means that it might get contaminated by the packaging. There's a big review paper that was just published and it was written by some of my favorite like OG researchers and it's literally called Health Impacts of Exposure to Synthetic Chemicals in Food. Now, most of this, like I'm going to use this as references for pretty much every video going forward, not because there's really much that's new, but just because they synthesize it in really easy ways and they have some pretty cool graphics that I think explain it really well. However, there was one thing that totally caught me by surprise. Best before dates on packaging for pantry foods, especially for those packaged in paper and cardboard, may often relate to the compliance of the packaging itself and the potential migration of food contact chemicals over time rather than necessarily to microbial spoilage of foodstuffs or other food safety issues. What? So basically, I'm gonna click on I'm gonna go to this citation and read you what it says because shit gets even crazier. Basically, it's saying that on some food items, that best by date is not because of any food spoilage, but because the packaging will contaminate the food if it sits too long. So that's referencing this study, which is about mineral oil hydrocarbons and their migration from recycled paperboard to dry food, monitoring of 2 real cases. Now, this study goes all the way back to 2012. Mineral oil hydrocarbons, there is a group of them, and some of them haven't been tested for human safety, but some of them have been shown to cause cancer and are genotoxic. Mineral oil hydrocarbons present in printing inks and recycled paper migrate from paper-based food packaging to foods primarily through the gas phase. Migration from 2 commercial products packed in recycled paperboard, i.e. muesli, granola basically, and egg pasta was monitored up to the end of their shelf life, 1 year, to study the influence of time, storage conditions, food packaging structure, and temperature. Okay? This is the part that tripped me out even more. Muesli, the granola essentially, was contained into an internal polyethylene bag, which firstly absorbed hydrocarbons and later released them partly towards the food. Okay? So, like, think of your cereal, how you have the plastic bag on the inside. The external polypropylene bag containing pasta and recycled paper trays strongly limited the migration towards the atmosphere and gave rise to the highest level of food contamination. This is fucking nuts, y'all. I did not know this. I did not know that toxic chemicals from recycled paperboard, and by the way, can we just avoid everything recycled at this point? Like, we have to avoid all recycled materials. This study is from 13 years ago, essentially. And we knew this back then, and yet, can we just avoid all recycled materials? So yeah, these potentially carcinogenic substances are in the paperboard on the outside. That polyethylene bag actually accelerates how much it increases the amount that the dry food absorbed on the inside. Now, are you going to have cereal for a year? Gosh, I hope not. No. But do we really know? Do we really know how long that cereal or dry good has been sitting on the shelf? Obviously cereal, maybe it's not going to be sitting there that long, but like, what about some other stuff? What about like that baking mix, right? What about like, I don't know, if you get like a pancake mix, how long has that been sitting there?